Hey Carla and Eric, this is Max. I want to share with you the preliminary market analysis that I'm doing for Columbine. So the first thing I do is I go into public records and pull up the vital statistics of your house and get all of the beds and the baths and the square footage and uh, all of the information. Make sure I have accurate information. At any time, you can hit pause to take a longer look at anything. But this is what public records has for your house on Columbine. So from there, I go to Matrix, the MLS system, and I search for comps. And so here's the comps that I pulled up. I looked for active, pending, and closed. Pending is under contract, but not quite closed yet, in process. I wanted only properties that had two baths because that's pretty important in those older homes. If they have one bath, that's a totally different lifestyle. I was looking for properties between 800 and 1,200 square feet above grade. Yours is right at 1,000, so 20% more, 20% less than yours. And very, little changes as far as the criteria. And then I was looking at the map. I didn't go all the way deep into Bonnie Bray. I went up to pick up some more of the lot sizes that you have. And I didn't go far south to get too close to the highway. And I stayed on the east side of University and out of the closer to Wash Park, which has a price bump for sure. So I was able to come up with these four comps. And so now I take these four comps and I threw them into my own spreadsheet so that I can better organize the data. Four comps is not a lot, but that's within 90 days. 90 days of activity. So there hasn't been a lot of activity in 90 days, but I think that these are pretty good comps. So there's one that's active that's basically very similar in square footage to yours. It's a very good comp. The above grade square footage, the overall square footage, they have a little less finish in the basement maybe than yours. It's a very good comp, and they're asking $720 right now. It's been on the market for 8 days, and today is May 2nd. So it's been on the market for a week. The lot size may be a little bit larger. It's a pretty good comp. I'm just looking at the numbers right now. I'll take you back, and I'm going to actually send you the detailed listings so you can look through those listings and look at the photos and see how the finishes are compared to yours. That would be the next step. And then the step after that would be to go look at those comps, and I would go look at anything that's active that we feel is comparable so that we can see how to place yours on the market. In our current COVID-19 market, actives are going to play a much larger role than they traditionally have in the recent past as far as how you place yours on the market. We're going to be looking at how, if somebody's looking in this area, what are their options and how does yours fit into those options? As far as price and compared to the others. In the past, with the bull market that we had, we would look at some of the solds and add some money and throw it on and see if it sells for more than the old ones did. So solds were the driving force prior to our market shift, and I think our market is slowly shifting. So anyway, here's my spreadsheets. If I find the averages of these three, this one on Mississippi is a little bit lesser of a house. It has a little lesser, and actually kind of a lot lesser, 500 square feet less than yours, which 500 square feet in one of those smaller homes is a lot. So that one, I almost threw that one out as a comp, but I just kept it in the group, and I'll have to adjust, and you can adjust based on that is kind of lower price. So anyway, it is a good group of comps compared to yours. They all have, on average, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, very comparable in the finished square footage, and really comparable in the above grade square footage, the total square footage. I'm just going through this, very good comps. This number I have here is what you paid for yours, 4.25. That's not what you should be putting it on the market at. And then your lot, for whatever reason, is a little bit smaller than the average here, or than all of them. So that's just where the numbers come out. So what I would do then is, and I'm going to send you this information, is that I'm going to send you the 4 comps that I have here, and you can get online and look and see how it compares, and just take the grand tour to see how the finish is in the home compared to yours. And we should be able to arrive at a pretty good price in the 700s. Right around 700 is what I would guesstimate right now. I do need to come over and visit with you guys and see your house and see how things have changed in the time that you've owned the house. Take some pictures. I'd try to minimize how much I'm physically there, just because of the COVID restrictions. I would bring my camera and talk about, let's get it ready for photos. So anyway, that's it. Kind of short and sweet, pretty straightforward. And if you have any questions, give me a call.